All right, you're thinking about buying a car, but you don't know what car you want to buy. Especially you. I know you looked at that video trying to see how do I buy a car without getting scammed. It's a good question, and that's why you came to me. So I'm here to tell you how to buy a car. I used to work in car sales. I worked in a lot of industry that involved around autos, and I've done a lot of work about that. I'm here to tell you that buying a car is way easier than what you think it is. There's a lot of factors to it. It goes on number one, which car you want to buy. Are you looking for reliability? Are you looking for fuel economy? Are you looking for luxury? Are you looking for performance? Are you looking for power? Are you looking for something unique? So all these factors play along. Let's start with number one. You're looking for reliability. Is that what you're really looking for? Because German cars are reliable. It's just what German car you buy, right? Toyotas, they could be very reliable and they could be not so reliable. So it all depends on which car you're picking and what kind of history does it have. So keep it in mind, the history of a car you're buying, especially in a used market, is gonna what's gonna take you to the next level of transportation. Because a lot of you guys want a car that takes you from A to B or A to Z, and a lot of you guys wants a car that you go show up with it and you go show off your car, and you might don't want to spend that much money, or you might want to spend that much money and get the best car ever out there. And I'm here to break it down for you. The first one is we're gonna go of what your choices is. A lot of people, based on my researches, it goes for they want a car that it looks good, very reliable, good on economy. And that's what everybody makes the same common mistakes. They go buy a Kia. And that's what a lot of you girls do. You go ahead and buy a Kia or Nissan Altima thinking that's a car that looks good, looks very modern, and it's probably reliable. And based on the engine, it's four cylinder. You probably think it doesn't spend a lot of gas. Well, let me tell you something. You are wrong. Number one, those cars are cheap for a reason. And the reason by being cheap is because those cars are mostly have 1.8 or 1.5 liter engine, four cylinder, with small twin turbos. And that is the mistakes that you guys make. You go think the turbo is going to give it the boost while you're going to save the money. No, you're completely wrong. That's not how you save the money. Because what turbo does, unless it's a performance car, it literally just kills the engine. It kills the operation of the oil around the, the system of the engine. And the last thing you want to do is that. What do you need to do? If you're looking for a car that you're not really trying to show off, best cars you can ever have is any American cars are V6. V6 is American cars. The most problems they have is blown head gasket, and that comes on a 50 to 60,000, $700 fix. Not really big deal. But I'm gonna break it down how to purchase a car, no matter what car you're trying to buy. I personally likes German cars, but there is a method that I always use to buy German cars. First, you're gonna look what you wanna. First, you're gonna look for what you need and what you're looking for. To me, I always look for performance cars. I always look for rare German cars. Let's say I own a M5 F90 competition, and I own a CLS 63 AMG. Those cars, you hear the names, you're shocked. You're like, oh my God, this must be a headache or a lot of reliability. Yes, it is, but also it depends if you actually look the car up before buying it. When you go to the dealership, before you go to the dealership, you go ahead and look at the car and see the Carfax. Carfax can tell you a lot. What you need to look in the Carfax is how many owners the car had. More than two owners, that's a red flag. Why is a red flag? Because two owners That means the car's not supposed to have more than 90,000 miles, right? More than 90,000 miles, three, four owners, it means a lot of owners had trouble with it, and that's why they decided to get rid of it, right? But if you actually look at it and you see the car has 80,000 miles and it's only one owner, usually the first owner is somebody who bought the car, looked it online, bought the car, was waiting for it, or probably pre-purchased it, pre-owned it, right? That means they went ahead and ordered the car online. They didn't go through the dealership headache or none of that stuff. And then when they decided to buy another car, they decided to trade it in and purchase another car. And usually, what the first owner would do is they would have a warranty, a factory warranty that comes with a car when you purchase the car. And that factory warranty, every time that they would have a problem with the car or there's a maintenance on the car, they would just go ahead and turn it back to the dealership and it gets it fixed. And I'm here gonna tell you a story about my F90 and how I changed the engine on it without me paying a dime. It was a $54,000 job that I did not pay a dime for it. And I'm here to tell you why. First, when I was looking for the best performance car, the fastest sedan car that can fits me and fits my family, and it's fast and it's luxury, and everybody will see it and goes, "Wow, what kind of car? What do you do for a living?" Right? So for me, I've always been a BMW guy. I love BMWs. Why? Because they just give you experience that you not gonna have anywhere else. I've driven many, many cars. BMWs are the best cars to drive ever. Now, not any BMW. You've got to choose something that it's unique. Its experience is just different. It never goes down in value. And let me tell you something, my car don't go down in value. And matter of fact, it goes up in value. It's because I picked a car that I know is rare. And I was lucky enough that I have the F90, and then the next M5 came around was the G90. The G90 is electric M5. Not a lot of people like it. Everybody wants the F90, and the F90 went up $30,000 extra, value, and that's how you have a luxury car that you make a lot of money on it, and it's maintenance free. And I think, okay, well, at least the oil change on it, $300. Yes, it is. My F90, the oil change on it is around 160 to $200. It depends what deal you get with BMW. I was lucky enough to get a deal with a 150 for 3 years, and I believe they still have that deal too. So you can go ahead and look it up. What do you do first thing you purchase a car? You look for the owner, the Carfax. How many service has it done? If at least has 10 service a year, and there's no recalls. It's one owner, and it's 35 to 40,000 miles, and it's you know depreciation. The car is like 60,000 less than it's brand new. That's a very good deal. You go ahead and purchase it, but right before you purchase it, you make sure you got a good warranty on it, a good extended warranty on it. That the dealership you bought it from is promoting that warranty, and that's the key point. The dealership is always gonna make sure they have a good warranty to deal with so they don't have a headache with a customer. And as soon as you tell the dealership that you're going to purchase a warranty through them, they're going to be okay with negotiating the price with you on the car. And that is how you want to deal. So you go ahead, you purchase the warranty, and you make sure the labor rate on it is good, because I made that mistake. I don't want you guys to make that mistake. So you make sure that the labor rate is at least 170 to 180, which is that's the max what they're gonna charge you at the dealership to do a maintenance on it. And the second thing you're gonna look for is what that warranty covers. Don't be cheap on the warranty. Oh, it's only $2,000. I'm just gonna pay $2,000. Do not be cheap on it. Actually, if it's $3,500, but it covers a lot of stuff, go ahead and purchase it. And I'm gonna leave a couple of forms that you guys gonna look for. And please, 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 that's what you need to do when you buy a car. And also, what you need to do is ChatGPT is available for anybody. Any car you're trying to purchase, look up in ChatGPT and ask what's the pros and cons of having that car. Let's say, for example, the things I was looking for when I purchased my warranty on the CLS was the suspension, right? And I made sure that warranty covered the suspension. And that's what exactly you need to do when buying a car. I highly recommend you, if you're gonna buy a car, stay away from Kia. Toyota Camrys are very good. Corollas are not so great. Toyota Camrys are very, very good, very reliable, cheap to work on, and if you get a warranty on it, you're in the safe side. But if you want something luxurious, you can go ahead and get a BMW. I think BMW offers way more performance and luxurious than Mercedes. But I do think it's depends what kind of Mercedes you're trying to buy. If you're trying to buy the CLS 63 AMG, that's a rare car. Not anybody have it. It's a collection car. If you're trying to buy the S550, I don't think it's so great. I think if you're gonna go with the S63, it's way much better. But you also need to make sure that warranty covers a lot of stuff, and yeah, that's the key point, right? And also, whenever you have that warranty, make sure every maintenance you do is a Mercedes or BMW, and make sure every maintenance have been done on that car is through BMW or Mercedes, and that's the only way for you to save it. Exa- And I'm gonna tell you a story about my M5 F90. I've never done any maintenance job besides BMW, and I guess when the engine blow up, this car has a computer that could read the problems with the cars and what have done, and the computer read that they did an oil change that was improper oil change, and that was the reason why the engine went out. And when the engine went out, they just called me and said, "Listen, we're gonna replace your engine." Now I could have went ahead and said, "Oh, give me another car and this and that," and it would have been a long alternative thing. But I really do love my car, and I think it's a rare car, so I said, you know what? Go ahead and replace the engine and make sure it's good. And guess what? I also got 2 years warranty on the engine. And that's the only way to win and still drive a nice car. From now on, if you have any question of cars, you can comment in the comment sections and you can DM me. Please leave a like and subscribe. And thank you very much.